Hey guys, Crystal here from the Real Recovery Podcast. So many people celebrate Thanksgiving tomorrow. Besides the whole genocidal, land stealing thing, it does actually create some internal PTSD type conflict for people who, didn't have everything taken from them. So let's address that. If you still have family that talks to you and that you still talk to, you're probably going to be seeing all of them. And that could lead to some really uncomfortable situations, even if nobody says anything to you, which can actually be weirder depending on your personality type. But be prepared for an out. I'm big on outs. I'm really big on escape plans. My husband and I, for example, anywhere we go, we have an escape plan already planned, a code word ready to go, and we do the damn thing. But you may not be as fortunate as myself to have someone just as toxic as you in your life. In the event that you don't, I'll call you and say your house is on fire. Get home. Your wife went into labor. You got to get to the hospital. Let's go. I'm your dog sitter. And she got off the leash and I'm so damn sorry. I'm going to need to have you come down to the hospital and pay this vet bill because I don't have it. I'm just your house sitter. And bro, I let the wrong person over and I'm really sorry. And long story short, the cops are here. How would you like me to handle that? I'm going to need you home. Have an out prepared, but not just an out, have a follow-up or a follow-through, not just I'm just going to bounce. Do something and have something planned, even if it's just going back home. Have your entire night planned out. Don't just leave it to chance. Otherwise, end up in the back alley somewhere on Capitol Hill finding some guy named Pear and buying an 8-ball. And don't do that. Look, in all seriousness, though, the holidays are a really tough time for a lot of people, just in general. Your next lapse could be your last. And then next year, guess what? Trauma is going to be tough for those who lost you. So let's not do that. Have a plan. Let somebody know where you're going. Bring a buddy. The fuck if your family doesn't want someone else to come? Do they want you to die, or would they rather you have somebody that they don't know and are slightly uncomfortable around? Now, granted, you probably haven't brought the most savory people around them, so I'm kind of siding with them there because I don't like somebody I don't know in my house. Get the fuck out of here with that. But it's the holidays and I'm thinking I'd rather have you alive and have a plan than not. If you are in mental health, anything, you have a psychologist, a counselor, peer support, therapist of any sort, let them know it's not too late. It's 10:10 on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Let them the fuck know what you're doing. Make sure that you ask, is there any number I could call? Can I have your number? Most therapists have that burner cell where it's they know certain clients, certain patients who are not a threat or anything like that, or not dangerous. They will typically have some sort of an outlet for you. Also, let the person and people you are with know that therapist number. Now, some of you only see a therapist at an outpatient facility, and that will be closed on Thanksgiving. That's just how it is. Have your doctor's number somewhere in your pocket. Have your therapist's number somewhere in your pocket, and write a letter. Because, look, you can plan all you want, but all it takes is Uncle Fred to say the most stupid, fucked up shit to you. And if you haven't really been taking care of your mental health, I guarantee you're going to be spiraling somewhere, whether it's a mental health crisis or worse. So whoever finds your ass has to know who to call to get you help. That's all it's about. Don't make this something that it's not. That's all it's about. Have some numbers on you. Have something. Another thing, have some rehearsed answers. I know that's super fake. It's going to save you in the long run. The anxiety will be less. And you know what? You always reserve the right to say, I'm not going to be talking about anything in terms of my addiction or recovery. There will still be some assholes in your family who are like, hey, how's it going? You staying clean? You staying sober? Hey, you want a drink? You think you can have one? Fuck off. No. And the minute somebody does something stupid like that, bounce. And if you're at your parents' house and they don't kick their asses out first, you know what I'm going to say already, but that's me. Family doesn't know what to expect. They just know what you put them through, unfortunately, and they also have to reconcile that with being scared and loving you still. And that's a really tall order. Look, if you just showing up after what you did is hard, imagine the people who are letting you back into their lives. So go easy on them. You get there, no one knows what to say to you, you don't know what to say to them, so you're both going to be on oh, my best defense is offense. Is it though? You want to know my thing? I walk into any place, I fucking own the place. That's just how it is. And I don't believe in fake it till you make it at all. But in these cases, I'm this is what it is. I fucking did all those terrible things. Yep. I've got almost 9 years clean and sober. That might not be your story. Your story might be 6 months clean and sober. Doesn't matter. You are persevering. People are always, listen to me, people are always going to have an opinion about you. Doesn't matter if they're your family, doesn't matter if they're your friends, doesn't matter whoever it is. Once they know your story, and especially if you've hurt somebody that they love, they're going to have a fucking opinion about you. Okay? You don't like that, then you shouldn't have done what you did. I'm sorry. That's just, this is where we start evolving, okay? So you just walk in there, not arrogant, not defensive, not ready for a fight, but just like, look, it is what it is. What can you do? I can't go back and change. You have to make sure that you have done the things to come back from that, though, and to repair. You've moved to repair. Don't just come in here like, yep, drain my parents' bank account. What's up, Thanksgiving? Who's got pumpkin pie? No, like, don't show your face in that case. Like, make sure you're solid and right within, and show up like, yeah, I did these things. I'm not defensive, because the more you get defensive, the more you feel like I'm ready to fight somebody and answer real stupid back to them. Like, you're not showing anything, and it doesn't matter, but it does inside. It is what it is right now. The people who you've hurt and who you are moving to repair with, if they're good with you, then nobody else, even if, oh, that's my person that you hurt. Okay, and that's all. Because if you love them, then you'd accept that. Yeah, you've done stuff. You've hurt people. You've probably hurt everybody at that table. And they're all wanting to ask certain things. They're all going to be looking at your arms. They're all going to be looking at how much weight you've gained. You're going to get that for a long time after. A long time. Trust me. I still have that complex today that, like, if I don't wear makeup, if I don't put makeup on, or if I, it's basically the makeup thing, because at my outpatient facility, that was like a big thing. Like the 1 or 2 times I didn't wear makeup, they had me like breathalyzed and UA'd, and I was like, that's fucking insulting. That's all I'm saying. So how bad do I look without makeup? But anyways, back to you. So go in there, eat the fuck out of some food, bring a dish that people like, and make the moves to show that it is what it is, and you mean no harm moving forward. Because honestly, you still are the one with no fucking leg to stand on. Because one thing to remember, though, you guys, even if somebody makes a stupid comment, or somebody asks something that you don't want them to ask, or whatever, or they're looking at you a certain way, or they're hiding their purses, that's still on you, bro. Like, you fucking did the damn thing. Like, you hurt people, you lived life a certain way. Because remember, you did what you wanted to. You was big time, right? Nobody could tell you shit, and you did what you wanted to do long enough. And that doesn't go without, like, having implications. The quicker you accept that, you don't have to like it. It doesn't have to be fair. It doesn't have to feel fair. It is what it is. And remember, it wouldn't be that way if you didn't do what you did. You can bail out early. You can say, I'm not going, but respectfully to yourself, have something else going on. I'm cool. Like, look, I've got plans. My husband, my kids, we're going to be up in our A-frame fucking cabin, because that is a life that you can have in recovery. So I'll be at the cabin. I'll have my phone on, get some resources, get a plan going. If you are like, what kind of plan? How do I get a plan? I'll just keep it on my head. No, the fuck you won't. Trust me, you won't. The whole outline for a mini relapse prevention plan, an emergency relapse prevention plan. But we still have Christmas to get through. I've thought of all this. I've thought of all of this. I know, you're fine. Why don't you join our challenge? Starting December 1st, the Real Recovery Podcast has a social media challenge, the Holiday Relapse Prevention Emergency Planning Challenge. And by the end of it, by January 1st, you will have together a perfect relapse prevention emergency plan. And that will be just in time, because you're like, emergency plan, what's like the regular plan? Glad you asked. Starting January 3rd, the Real Recovery Podcast on SKOOL, the SKOOL platform you guys have all heard about, we are building a community. And in that community, it is built on courses, be a ton of family dynamic stuff, mental health, CBT stuff, lots and lots and lots of good stuff. But we're starting off with relapse prevention courses, crash course, which is always free. All the crash courses are free. And then the big dynamic hybridized course. Spots are open. You can pre-register, all that. Go to SKOOL.com/therealrecoverypodcast to find out more. Have a safe, happy, and very sober Thanksgiving.